That special will air right here on NBC Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back here to the show, Dennis Miller. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Congratulations. This will be the beginning of your 4th year on Saturday Night Live, right?
I'm, at least in television years, an old man now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get I'm out of here elbow and...
and the big anniversary show is Sunday night, beginning at 9 o'clock. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I think it's more for the, you know, the older cast. Like, we haven't been there long enough for them to pay homage to us. I guess it's more for...
But it still would be fun to be a part of the show.
It's going to be great. I mean, everybody, comedic Mount Rushmore. You're going to have Chevy and Danny and Steve Martin, Robin Williams. It's going to be
should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be fun.
What are you working on these days, getting ready for the season to open? Current events, any highlights, news, politics?
A lot of legal news going on. Supreme Court has turned the issue of abortion over to the states. Hey, folks, the states can't pave roads. I think we should all remember that state legislators are merely politicians whose darkest secret prohibits them from running for a higher office. I guess this is what happens when you show up to work every day at a place called the Supreme Anything. It goes to your head. I know it really screwed Diana Ross up. And a lot of legal issues. We have Rob Lowe was sentenced.
Rob Lowe, yeah, that's, I guess, over and done with now. He's paid his debt to society.
Well, you didn't want to send this kid to prison. You don't want to send a kid like that
no, probably
to prison.
not.
I mean, he thought he had a full dance card on this side of the wall. You know, Rob hasn't lived till he attends the Rahway State Prison Sadie Hawkins Day dance. Hi, Rob. Want a tango? I'm Gasher. And,
Gasher?
Of course, Gasher.
Yeah.
We have the Gabor litigation.
Yeah, see, I don't even understand this.
Boy, there's a landmark case, huh? You see, kids at Harvard law students, open your tort book to Zsa Zsa versus Chips. You know what's ironic is for years Zsa Zsa couldn't get arrested in that town. I don't even believe her when they're giving her the oath. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, I do. And you want to find out how much credence Zsa Zsa puts in the words I do, I think we should ask any one of her 7 ex-husbands.
But this is an ongoing jury trial. Is that right?
It's just amazing.
Do you have any idea what the official charges are?
She slapped that Larry Wilcox guy, I guess. I mean, what has she ever even done?
I don't know. I don't get why that would get you a jury trial. Did she request that? Is that the deal?
I guess she's a big star. I have never seen her in anything. I think she was in that. I think she was in that David Brenner pilot, Snip, that never made the air.
Snip? That's like 18 years old.
He keeps bringing it up every time I see him.
And what about on this end of the country with Leona Helmsley? Now that against, I guess she's waiting to be sentenced, actually. Is that the next step in that?
If they send her in, I wonder if she'll continue to do those print ads in the Helmsley Big House. You know, 60-watt light bulbs in isolation. I wouldn't settle for less. Why should you? You know, the big New York story now is they say that Jimmy Hoffa's body is buried in the end zone.
That's right. He was knocked off in, I guess, Detroit, and somebody dumped him in what is roughly the end zone at Giant Stadium.
Now, suss this out for me, Dave. Can the Giants now be penalized for too many men on the field, or... Talk about that is
it's a real headache for the new commissioner, isn't it?
It's a bad case of turf toe Jimmy's got there, huh?
And speaking of, we weren't speaking of this, but are you working down in Atlantic City now?
I work in casinos now, which is quite an odd experience. Yeah, it's fun. I worked in Trump Castle down in Atlantic City, and they flew me down on the Trump helicopter. There's like 8 seats on this thing. We take off outside of Manhattan, 10 minutes. The stud pilot, Race Bannon, comes onto the PA system and announces he is turning off the fasten seatbelt sign, releasing us to get up and move about the cabin. Well, thank you, Captain Luftwaffe. I'm hunched over in this ballpark Frank, and this guy's giving me the green light, the do-si-do up the aisle. Yeah, I think I'll head up into the piano lounge. They got a midget with a Casio on his lap up there. I mean, the bathroom was a NyQuil cup. I mean, what?
But if you wanted to, you could have moved around.
Yeah, I could have been mobile if I really wanted to work the room. What did I want to
you're talking about working in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I worked down there. And when you're in casinos, you have absolutely nothing to do except stay in your room all day and watch television. I want to ask somebody, does anybody understand these Dockers commercials for these incredibly bad chinos that you used to purchase by mail order off the back cover of Parade magazine? They have these 8 or 10 big chill encounter guys groups sitting around a friend's solarium at 3 in the afternoon, just kicking around life like guys are so prone to do, and everything's shot from crotch level. Like, who's working the camera here? Professor Lovelace, the deranged midget from the Wild Wild West, or what? You know, all these guys do is talk about how they can't meet any women wearing these pants. Okay, great. Give me 2 pair. I'll go get a subscription to Playboy and go live in a cave with D.B. Cooper for the rest of my life, all right?
Man, all without a breath. Nice going, Dennis. Very impressive string. Man.
That was that big Ibid piece. A lot of subtext
That
there,
was some piece of work. Congratulations on that.
All right.
We'll see you Sunday night
Yeah.
on the big show, and then your regular season begins, I guess, the following Saturday.
With Bruce Willis and Neil Young.
Great. Nice to see you again, Dennis. Dennis Miller, ladies and gentlemen.